Hey everybody, it's me James, and I'm just gonna do a shave. I want to talk a little bit more about Chicago. Um, want to display something that I saw at the shaving realtor. I think his name is Brandon Shoop. Sir, forgive me if I got your last name wrong. Um, but shaving realtor did a shave with one of the gift bag items from the Chicago meetup, and that's the Black Label or Black Tie razor. Hey, what's up, Bob? How you doing, brother? And when I was watching the demonstration from John Crandall, I thought it was interesting, and so I was like, yeah. But Shaving Realtor came out with this video, and I was like, oh, well, that's cool, man. But I wanted to follow that up because it's kind of a unique idea, in my opinion, as far as taking this unscented soap, which I had pressed down in here. Excellent, Bob. Gonzo! And taking whatever flavor of his oils that you have, and you can throw it in. Oh, brother, on the way home. You're on your way. You're on your way. Home, sweet home. All right, so what you do is you take some of this and you put it in here. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 4 drops. How many licks does it take to get to the center? All right. And so I'm going to let that sit in that base there for a while. Put the lime in the coconut. And while that's doing that, I'm going to show off some of the things that I personally got from Anthony Q at Q Brothers. Great place to visit if you want to spend some money, but great place to visit. You got to do it if you're a shaver, man. It's like you just got to do it. If you're in Chicago, you got to visit Q Brothers. So I'm going to grab the stuff that's right here and I'll show it to you. The first thing I got was the Le Pierre Lucian, and this is the Rose du de Pushkar. I'm not sure what's all inside of it besides the rose. To me, I pick out rose. To me, it's still in the line of like a Clar Cabernet. Smell my roses. And I will be using this in the future just to show what it's like, because this is my first ever of this brand. And so I'm kind of excited to try it. I've seen several people use it. It's a vegetable base, and it's out of France, I believe. I'm looking, made in France. Yep, right there. And the next set of products that I got smelled delicious to me, and that was the St. James of London Sandalwood and Bergamot. So I got the shaving cream in the glass jar, and I also picked up the EDT, or is this the cologne? Looking real quick, cologne. So I got the cologne. I love this scent, man. As soon as I smelled it, I said, I gotta have it. And the last thing that I picked up is because some of y'all know that I like to slap hair products in my hair every once in a while, was the Fellow Barber. And this one is made out of New York. Yep. And this has anise as one of the standout scents that you get from it. So I had to get it. It's got anise in it. Come on. And I've used it a couple times already, and I like it. I would consider this like either a light Well, not a light. A medium hold. This is a medium hold. Bob, you crazy. It doesn't smell like anus. Thankfully. But Mrs. Bubbles seems to know what butt smells like. Vetiver. Vetiver to Mrs. Bubbles seems to smell like butt. Butthole. All right. So, first I'm going to salute to everyone there. And this is to the brothers in bourbon. This I didn't take along on the trip. This is something that I keep sitting here in low stock amounts. But this is Four Roses single barrel. Not small batch, not yellow label. This is single barrel. Cheers. Salute. Oh yeah. All right. And after the shave, I will throw on the Piacenza. I think it smells like the oil, by the way, that was given as part of the gift bag is called Casino Royale. And to me, it has kind of like the sweet citrus elements to it that I pick up. So I think the Piacenza goes well with it. So from Sterling Soaps, that's the splash I'll be using after the shave. The brush, I'll be using the satin tip. This is the purest in black, obviously. And for my razor, because I saw Steve did his first mod job the other day, I'm going to use my first mod job. So I'm going to be using my GD Gold Dollar 66 that I modified. So that'll be the one I'm going to use today. And surprisingly enough, I had it at a men's meetup from church, and everybody, I took a few razors. I didn't take any of my overly priced ones because I figured people would be handling them. That's one that I took, and surprisingly, when I brought it home, stropped it, looked at it and everything like that, everyone treated my razors well. So no issues with the edge, thankfully, after everyone handling. All right. So, oh, that smells good. I think the Piacenza will match nice with this. So, take the purest, just putting it in my basin. The water in the basin right now is pretty clean. Oh, by the way, if you want to know some of the other things that were in the goodie bags from Black Tie and from Oleo, from Through the Fire Fine Craft, and from Douglas of PAA, check out Steve Walker, the Rocket City Shavers YouTube channel. Right now it's still Steve Walker, and he has a mail call video that shows off the goodie bag stuff, which is the same that everybody got for the essential stuff. So that's why I just showed the things that I bought from Cuba Brothers. All right, here we go. It is a great brush, man. Gonzo, I think you were talking to me. I'm not totally positive. You said out west. Are we west of you? Or just directly south of you? Maybe we're a little bit west. Just a tad. Definitely more south than west. Everything's going well, man. On what they call bench time right now. Since I'm a contractor, but I'm a salaried contractor, when a contract ends or whatever, you kind of sit what they call bench time, and you basically just wait for the next thing to come up. So you go into the office, spend time there, and you wait. So it gives you time to maybe brush up on technologies that you need to look at. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So yes, this soap base definitely is just an unscented soap. You're just smelling what makes soap. So you definitely have to put the drops in there to get anything from it. And right now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to bow lather today. Getting there, man. Getting there. But it will be a bow lather. Or in this case, a bug lather. Lady C Creations. But wow. Seems to do pretty well. This will be my first time ever using any black tie products, so I'm not quite sure what it's going to feel like. But I did one pass this morning because I had to before going into the office early this morning. And now it is what, 6:50 at night my time, so about 12 hours. I'll do a couple passes with this straight. So I think that'll do it right there. Creamy goodness. Melted ice cream right there. Next time I could probably put in maybe even a couple more drops. But for today it was, what was it, 3, 4? I think it was 4. So next time I'm going to try 6, just to bump the scent up, because it's really light right now. But I just wanted to see how this worked. So far it smells really good, and that's part of the reason why I kind of let it sit there while I was showing off the stuff that I got from Chicago. I'm gonna wet my cheeks real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So that was just mostly to make sure that my face was saturated with water enough, because I already, heck yeah, put in some bourbon drops. I came in kind of late to the video, but I just jumped out of the shower right before the video. And just enough time to throw on my skivvies. Alright, so the soap, again, is the black tie. And this is unscented, and they sell the oils on their site. And so what you can do is you take the oil and you add this into the soap. So because of that, I didn't blue my soap at all before. I just let the oil kind of sit on the base of the soap that I scooped out and put into my bug. So if you can see the little scoop marks there. And then I just balled it up and pressed it down through the oil on top of it. So here we go. And for me, as long as I don't get any irritation from this particular oil mix, I will definitely bump it up at least 2 more drops from what I did. And for anyone that's interested what that looks like, if you watch the beginning portion of the video again, you can see that. Seems creamy enough. So the cushion seems like it should be okay. Oh yeah. Peaky. Hey, what's up, bacon cutter? And by the way, Gonzo gifted me some of his juice, is Atlantis Bay Rum formulation, and I think it smells just fine. Extremely fine. So thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Alright, dry my hand off. So I can hold a razor and a glass. Salute. There we go. Razor. Warm it up. Cool bacon cutter. What you getting ready to use? And here we go. Ooh, I got a little weeper slash tiny nick on this side, so hopefully it doesn't catch it from this morning. There we go. Man, this modified works so well. You guys ever notice when Anthony Esposito goes up to do this part and he holds his breath so long it's almost like he's trying to get ready to take a shot at something? Next time you watch a video from him, check it out, you'll notice it. That's alright, just a little scrape. There we go. Got my handy dandy cloth right here. There we go. And this side. Forgive me if I don't see the comments right away as I'm paying attention to shaving. Very nice. That'll do it on that part. All right, Gonzo, take it easy, man. Thank you for stopping by. Rinse the razor real quick, set it down carefully. And I am going to be right back. right. So definitely smell the soap base, but no irritation, no discomfort. I am pairing the Piacenza. I think it goes well with the Casino Royale. So I'm using the Sterling Piacenza because it's kind of like a sweet, citrusy type scent. Not like overly sweet, but you can definitely smell it in there. So I think it'll go well. Whoop! Party fell. Good night. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just take the extra water out there. You didn't see that. There are no droids here. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Here we go. There's only going to be 2 passes anyway, so... So yeah, there's definitely enough slickness in this soap. There we go. Enough cushion. First time, again, that I've ever used it, so I'm not quite sure what the post-shave will be like. But it should be fine. Yeah, it's a good scent. I like the Piacenza. Gio says clear the runways. I'm like, clear the lips, man. Gotta have shaverage. There we go. Salute. It was a beautiful thing today. NFL Network was replaying Super Bowl 50. Here we go. And I believe tomorrow they're doing what do they call it? Throwback something, but it'll be Peyton. So I'm sure obviously it'll be mostly Colts Peyton. As it should be. And then there will be a reference to Super Bowl 50. And of course they'll have that little blurb about what happened in going against Seattle. But coming back and getting a victory makes it all better. That's good. Now on this side, finish up a little bit. Have to rotate. There we go. Very nice. And come back this way a little bit. There we go. Take some of this in here. Very good. Oh yeah. Very nice. All right, so I'm gonna clean up, rinse off and everything. Please excuse the noise, but I'll be right back. All right, so what I want to do is show the soap here in a second. So I'm going to get some alum real quick. Just to show what it looks like at the end of the shave. tie stick. Alright, let's see. Okay, so if you look in here, you can see that the thing I smashed down in there is at the bottom. Here's what's in the brush. I'm just going to see if I can pull out the remaining lather that's in here and falling out everywhere else. There we go. That's pretty well cleaned up. So here's what's left. And that, I gotta say, is a pretty nice lather. Not the slickest, but it is slick enough. And plenty of cushion, plenty of protection there. So, depending on how you like the volume, water to soap ratio, I tend to like mine a little gloopy. There you go. But a very nice lather from Black Tie. I'm gonna rinse off real quick. So, to my nose, of course, the Black Tie soap that was given is unscented. It's in a glass jar. However, the oil that you use to scent it, Casino Royale, to me, smells like Piacenza, or in the same vein as Piacenza from Sterling Soap. So, I think it'd be alright if you went with something similar to Piacenza to complement the Casino Royale. The brush that I used is a satin tip, purest in the black fiber. The razor again was my modified gold dollar 66, and Steve used his first modified the other day, so I wanted to use my first modified that I did somewhat back, just to say, Steve. All right. Some Thayer's Witch Hazel. Oh yeah. Teta slap for Jaime. Rinse my hands off real quick. There we go. Everybody, salute. Appreciate you all coming in and watching me. If you come in later, thank you. Appreciate it. As always, a lot of great people out there in the shaving community. The Chicago meetup was great. I saw your comment out there. Yeah, it was a blast. It was great meeting a lot of people that I hadn't met before. It was also just really cool. Now, when I say meet, I mean face to face or even in conversation. Maybe know them in passing through social media, but I had already been in contact with Ray, David Nicola, the inspector, of course Steve Walker. If y'all are familiar with my videos or his, you guys probably already know that we are wet shaving chums. So, and friends. Uh, and so, in that aspect, just being able to see everybody, seeing vendors that I hadn't met before or used their products before. At some point in time, I'll use the Vita's Windy City sample that she brought for everybody as well from Oleo's Soapworks. Oleo. But just really cool just hanging out and just enjoying the time together, not just as shavers, but as getting to know people as people beyond shaving. So that's what it was like. All right, everyone. Thank you again. God bless you all until the next time that I'm out here making another video. Bye.